Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a brand new video almost every single day. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really does go a long way in not only helping us reach new people, but also it lets us know what you all want to see. And with that said, we got some Jordan sneakers on deck. Let's break them out in 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Air Jordan 4 Rasta or Lucid Green. These just released and retail is $190. Shouts to our friends over at Kicks Are For Us for tossing us a pair to take a look at. Make sure you check them out if you have not already. Now, as far as these sneakers go, not only did they not sell out, but it didn't seem like anyone even cared about them. It was a women's release, not much hype behind the colorway, not much chatter. In fact, I think a lot of people initially thought this was a do the right thing Jordan 4. Turns out that is not the case.
Fly away.
And it just turned into another dime a dozen type of Jordan retro. I think if it was a do the right thing colorway, I think if it was officially dubbed that, I think it would have had a little bit more hype, but all that kind of went out the window. As far as my own personal opinion goes, there are a few things going on here. For one, I absolutely love the Jordan 4. I know I speak for Buckets, who is behind the camera. It's his favorite Jordan sneaker of all time. Is that correct, Buckets?
It is.
Okay, so we love the Jordan 4. It's just kind of hard to mess a Jordan 4 up, in my opinion. Secondly, I dig the colors. You basically got some white cement vibes mixed with the Rastafarian red, green, yellow. What I don't like is the execution and that they do feel kind of cheap. You got to remember, this is a sneaker being sold for $190. I'm not going to sit here and bash Jordan retro quality because I love Jordan retros at the end of the day and I'd be a hypocrite. But this translucent piece of plastic underneath the netting to me really cheapens the overall look and feel of the sneaker. I don't want to say something that small could ruin a sneaker, but it kind of can. The leather is also just okay. It's tumbled, which makes you think it's going to be super plush when in actuality it really isn't on this pair. Again, I'm not trying to nitpick. I just think more than most retros in hand, these feel cheap. And that's not something that I say very often. So I like the overall color scheme, not necessarily crazy about the execution. I guess that's the point that I'm trying to make. A few more details. Black flight patch on the tongue. Jumpman on the cement heel counter. Hang tag, as you can see. Extra laces, white with red tips. Upside down Air Jordan on the back of the tongue. White wings with the black eyelet cages. The midsole is white and cement. and the outsole semi-translucent green, I guess you'd call it, with some black as well. Overall, I understand why people weren't rushing to buy a pair. I wasn't rushing to buy a pair either. Of course, I know there are people who love them as well, but generally speaking, this was not a sought after colorway. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving these, and I love Jordan 4s, but I'm giving these like a 6. Buckets, what are you going with?
4.
Okay, Buckets is not a happy camper. He loves the Jordan 4 as well, not so much on this colorway. It kind of feels like we're at this point now. If it isn't a Travis Scott, if it isn't an Off-White, if it's not a Jordan 1 for that matter, man, people really aren't that interested. And a lot of times too, it seems like that's where Jordan Brand is focusing their energies. They know that's what people want. And so with a sneaker like this or a colorway like this, it kind of has a lazy rollout type of feel to it. Again, we get Jordan retros every single week. There are so many pairs at this point. Everything can't be hyped up. Everything can't have so much energy and effort put into it. I just think it's worth mentioning kind of the overall state of the Jordan Retro. Buckets, does that seem like a reasonable conclusion or statement?
I agree with the hypothesis.
There you go. There you go. Buckets agrees, which does not happen every day. You tell us what you think though. Leave a comment below and let us know. How do you feel about this colorway? Do they suck or are they slept on and underratedly dope? Underratedly is probably not a word, but either way, you get the point. What are your thoughts on Jordans in general and the Jordan Retro? You know, how do you feel about what I said regarding the Off-White and the Travis Scott stuff versus everything else kind of? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. Adios.